Britain's most senior policeman said last month's riots took place because there just weren't enough police on the ground. The acting Metropolitan Commissioner, Tim Godwin, said the thin blue line was stretched to breaking point in the capital. London's Mayor Boris Johnson said the authorities were taken completely by surprise. Sky's Home Affairs correspondent Mark White now reports.
Like so many of the innocent victims of last month's riots, Charlene Munro is still trying to put her life back in order. She was one of dozens of residents on London Road in Croydon forced from their homes as rioters set fire to dozens of buildings here.
There was this thick black smoke. I saw someone with a gun, someone waving a knife about.
Her story sounds incredible, but it's no exaggeration. This is the scene she and her young son faced as they fled their home that night. I was reporting just yards away as the flames ripped through the properties here. What you're seeing is yet more fire crews tackling yet more fires. Let me just step out of the way.
I was scared. My heart was beating so fast. It's just, you don't expect to see something like that.
In his first detailed account of the way police tackled the riots, the Met's acting commissioner admitted they didn't get everything right, with rioting in 22 of London's 32 boroughs. For a time, he said, they simply ran out of police.
Sometimes you suddenly realise how thin the blue line is when you are confronted with such scale of disorder across such a large area.
The acting commissioner revealed a minority of those arrested over the rioting had known links to gangs. More worryingly, though, 3/4 of them were repeat offenders.
This is a wake-up call for the criminal justice system, yes. I think the amount of people that have got previous convictions does pose questions for us. And I think that we, the Met, certainly working with the Ministry of Justice and the Home Office, have got to approach that and learn from that.
The Justice Secretary has blamed a broken penal system for not doing enough to prevent reoffending. Although controversial, the London Mayor says he agrees with that assertion.
We have to consider as a society what is happening to these people when they're arrested, when they're charged, when they get into the criminal justice system. How are we changing their lives to make sure that they don't come out again, reoffend and get back into the gangs?
Here in Ealing in West London, one of the areas worst affected by the riots, there are, like this building, still signs of damage. But for the most part, the physical scars have been repaired. However, there still is a massive police operation to try to track down the rioters. And the Metropolitan Police have confirmed that they still have to look through 20,000 hours of CCTV footage to try to identify the rioters. Mark White, Sky News in West London.
The talented student